Hi, it's me again with Corel tips and tricks. Somebody emailed me wanting to do page curl on a triangle and it just doesn't work. But I got it to work, so we're going to take a polygon tool, set on six-sided and hit P to put it in the center of the page. Let me zoom in here. Now we're going to take this and we're going to turn it into a three-sided. And what that does, the center rotation is in the center of the page where it's going to rotate is right there, but where the Corel wants it to is right there. So that's neither here nor there on this, but we're going to color that in blue and take away the outline. Now we're going to take that thing, let's make it well, let's don't change it. Let's just make it like 13 by 13 inch square. And now we can fill that in with this color, take away the outline, and we can page curl that. And matter, you know what? I wonder if I could turn well, let's just do it this way. I'm going to go to effects, 3D effects, and page curl. And I'm going to have it curl that, but I want a little, I don't really want it any wider, but I want it taller to kind of match that. Now, you can't just take that and put it over there. So we have to kind of trick it. And we're going to take a 2-point line and we're going to go from about right there to that edge all the way to the top and kind of make sure you get it all, kind of look at it. Let's zoom in here. That looks really good. We're going to take another 2-point line and go from that node up to there, and we'll look at that. We're pretty close. We'll get the shape tool. Let me zoom in here a little bit. Get the shape tool and just bring, because if you don't, some of that will be left over. Sometimes it's easier to go back and then come back. There's really not an item there, so it's kind of hard. Now I'm going to take another 2-point line. I'm going to go from there to about there, but then I'm going to get a 3-point curve line and make sure you go to node and then get that rounded area. Now we've completed a box basically, and we take it out of the way. We've got that. We can take these two items. Well, see, it didn't work, so we have to take this and go up to bitmap and convert it to a bitmap. And just make sure if you draw in RGB, make sure it's RGB. If you draw in CMYK, make this, because if you don't, it'll change the color. And now watch, we can intersect that. And now we only have that. Now, I think it looked better. Let me see how I did this one. Yeah, see, that's just the opposite of what I want. So what I'm going to do, and there's probably I'm going to mirror it like that and like that. Well, no. I wonder if we can do this. Just hold down the control button and just copy it over. Yep, that'll work. Now, we'll get back to our regular triangle. Our triangle is a little bit small maybe for this. But if we take our four-sided cross and get it, it's kind of hard to see with blue to blue. But if you get the, and see our bounding box is a little bit big, but it's not going to show up. But get your pick tool and put it right on that corner. And then double click on it and move your rotation to that. And then rotate it to there. That looks pretty good. Now we're going to control D and make a duplicate. And we're going to rotate this guy. See, it's already at 245, so we're going to go plus 120. And that put it down there. And we're going to put it at the top. It should fit perfectly. Now it's a little bit off just because it's a weird item. We're going to move this up to there. Let me zoom in a little bit. Not even close yet. You can see the bounding box is kind of tricking me. That's close enough for the video. And then double click on it. The rotation is still there. So let's go like this and put it right on that edge. Let's go Control D and make a duplicate and rotate it plus 120 degrees. And we have that. So we can grab it with the force, grab the indexing line. See, that one almost fits. Well, no, it's a little off too. So it'd be really easy if I would have made the bounding box. That's good enough. Well, a little bit more. Good enough for the video. Well, that one fit perfect. Let's get rid of the indexing lines and let's put a black box around it. And that looks pretty cool. Anyway, I hope that answered his question, and thank you for watching.